Good evening everybody, welcome to the channel. I had to do an intro on one of my favourite bits of music and everything about my my hero. The hero here is obviously Inspector Clouseau of the French police, great detective, you know, on his investigations, you know, as he does. And of course the BBC, they'll be doing their own investigations shortly, you know, with regard to lockdown ending. Of course they'll be coming out and saying, have you got lessons? Do you have a lessons? That kind of stuff. And if you're not watching, you're not paying, or you don't need to pay for a license. But I just done an intro for my channel, but it's pretty long, but this is my favorite clip, so I have to dedicate this to the great guy Peter Sellers, of course, Inspector Clouseau, you know. I've got to find out one or two bits of information about his society and his website and things, and I may be doing one or two videos about him. This is one of the famous clips of all time, which is so laughable, with the monkey, chimpanzee monkey, you know, because the British public are being treated like monkeys because the BBC are treating them like chimpanzee monkeys, you know, because they think they haven't got any brains. Just keep paying the license and on the gravy train of the BBC, you know, they keep getting the money, and that's all got to change, I'm afraid. So I hope you've been aware of this, the videos I've made about the capita that come out to enforce the BBC's policy on collecting people who cancel the license, like myself, who don't require a license. And of course I'm not watching BBC. I mean, obviously, you know, if I had a license I could watch BBC, but I don't. And of course I've outlined one or two cases in the past few days about the capita, and of course the one particular case was Mr. Shakespeare, who stitched him up. Another person was another guy, I couldn't remember who actually the video was, but Mr. Doyle came into the property. You seen him there fumbling about. I mean, just like Inspector Clouseau, just fumbles about, doesn't know what to do. Asked the guy to put his TV set on, and of course he says, no, I'm not, you know, you're inspecting my equipment, you check it out. So that's the situation. I've got to point out to people things that, you know, the capita will be coming out and coming out to you. So anyway, it's my favourite clip of all time, and of course sadly no longer with us, Peter, and it's a shame, but I can't play the track. I was going to do the impression of him with the soundtrack, but if you ever come to watch the full film, it does come on BBC. I watched it on BBC years ago, but it is a great film, it's not out about it, and he was brilliant, and it's one of the best films in my opinion. And of course I decided to make this channel when when I decided to, I'm just going to stop it there. I decided to make the best of all comedians, really. But I'll just play this on a bit because I've just got a few more seconds. And then, as I said, he was just a total genius, Peter. He was just a complete genius. And there was nobody else like him. I mean, it brings me back to sort of when they had Top Gear, BBC. They tried to get somebody to take over Top Gear, and there just was nobody. Nobody could do the Clarkson and the other three guys. Really, it was something that they couldn't create. So sometimes you get these things on TV, television, and programs, and this Peter here doing this video here with him, watching him, he's doing his thing. He was just so brilliant in it that nobody could touch him. You see, he's just unique, and of course that's why really they may bring it out again. They may have some copyright on the situation. They can bring it out. Somebody else in do the impressions of Inspector C. Um, I can't play any soundtrack, of course, because of the situation with the copyright. But it's just a scene that I know off by heart. I could do the soundtrack, and somebody's taking his coat down, thinking he's obviously. He just walks out and thanks very much, and off he goes. It's just brilliant. Anyway, I'm just gonna put this video up now as a tribute to Peter and all his family and everybody else, obviously around him, all his friends. Sadly, obviously, people have passed on in these days, but he was just a terrific actor, comedian, and unbelievable, really. So I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to put my end video on. I'm going to just try my editing skills. I've done one or two things, but as I say, it's gone on a bit too long. But I hope you do what I said to you before. Don't worry about the capper coming to your house, and just go to the front door, say no, thank you. I'm not watching BBC television. I don't require a license, and that is the end of the matter, like I've been telling you. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.